Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, and in this video I'm going to show you the full breakdown of this full CG comp which I did recently. So the source file is shared one of the artists, and his name is Drag Colombo, and he shared this full CG shot to everyone whoever want to try and whoever want to create their own look. So you can download the entire Nuke script. So I'm going to show you. So this is the entire Nuke script. So this is the script, and this is whole asset he given, all this CG render and pre-comps and sky and everything he give. So basically you can build your own comp, and he have comp look. So I think this one, no, this is not the comp look. So I will show you the final comp look, and which all the effects. Yeah, this is the comp look, and you can transform in any look, and that is what I did. I tried to give my own look. So as you can see, I completely transformed this look, and I will show you if I view this one here. So as you can see, I started using this from here, as you can see. So this is the raw CG slap comp. So he given this foreground and this entire city and this sky and this smoke layer also, these two smoke layers, this smoke layer and this city is burning. So this is the CG, and these are the stages in 1 2 3 up to 10. So this is my final comp look, as you can see here, and these are the stages. So I first slap this comp and see how many layers we have, and then I try to build one by one, as you can see. And here is most important thing, the reference. So I collect some reference, I will show you. So as you can see, these are some of my reference for that particular shot look. So I decide to go with this desaturated smoke and like hazy look. As you can see, this type of haze, the atmosphere haze, see this type of warm and hazy look, and I collect a lot of references. So this is also pretty good, but I want to go with this kind of look, this and this. But I didn't add this fire, all that, because I don't think it will look good here, because it's already burned out and only the smoke is going, because the city is already destroyed and fire already end. So only left is the smoke. So that's why I added a lot of smokes here, and this is the whole process. So this is the shot, this is the complete process how I build this shot one by one, as you can see this. So as you can see, all the stages how I did a little tweak and changing the shot, and this is the final look. I also added a man here, as you can see the man is looking here, and it will give you the sense of scale of this scene. And one more guy is here, but it's too small. So if you see the whole frame, you will see someone is standing here, and if you pay attention, you will see this guy is here also. So maybe I can reduce a little bit light on him. Let's see. So this is the final look of this shot. So let's check the script how I build this, and this is the stages. So stage 1, I balance everything and I added a haze to see the overall how I'm getting the depth. So it's all about depth, getting this kind of depth look. And then I added a smoke layer, and then I assemble the color grading and removing all the lighting which we have here, that we have a direct lighting on this scene. So I try to remove in every stage. As you can see, in everywhere you will see less. So here and here you will see more less, here you will see more less. Now I added more contrast because this thing is very close to the camera, and as we go far away we will see faded look, so as usual. And then I do from here, from this 4 to 10, you will see a bigger difference. As you can see, this 4 to 10. So this is the this is kind of look I want to go as I collect all the reference. As see, it's how the depth is, how the depth hazing is going. In the close we have a almost zero depth haze. So as we go further from the camera, we can see the more depth hazing. So that is exactly I want to go. And with this palette, I mean this warm color palette. So if you saw this comp, so this is the shot. And if I show you the script, so this is the whole script. So as I said, if you check his script, he provided all the renders. So you have this sky and you have this BG. I mean, this is, he separated the two layers. So this is the BG one, and I think we have this FG. Where is that FG building? Yeah, see this one. So we have this BG one and this is the FG one. So here he did a slab comp. So you can see he added a sky here also, and this FG building, and I think this yeah, we have also a cable here, and then we have this basic slab comp for this CG shot. So this is the slab comp, and you can use as a reference to, you know, you can see how many layers you have, and he provided so many things here, lens flare and all that, and so many tools here also, so you can use that. But in my comp I built this last frame. So this is a single frame comp. I want to go with this look, but it doesn't mean it's not animated. Everything is animated, but I need to for this FG one, if I show you this, yeah, this one, if I go in the first frame, you will see I need to do a lot of tweaking on the ground, only the ground, but everything else is good. So I render everything in a single frame just to get the final look. So this is the hero frame for this shot. So the last frame is the hero frame. So I decided to do everything in the last frame. Okay, so as you can see, this is my script, and if you check his script, so the script he provided is completely different than my script, because I didn't use this stamp tool which he used in everywhere, and it's straight single pipe, and he's referring everything from this side. And in my one, I don't have anything. I'm just referring everything in the script, and I'm adding a pipes everywhere to connect and making 90-degree angle. This is how I comp in production also. So the first thing for this shot, we need to rebuild the entire shader. So as I said, we have a 3 layer, this background one, this FG one, and this wire, this cable wire. So in my comp, if you zoom in a bit, you will see we have a 3 layers, 3 shader rebuild for the background, for the foreground, and the wire one. And as usual, we are building, I did unprimed everything here on the top, and first thing I check how many layers we have here. I just added layer contact and see how many layers we have. So we have this ID pass, but it's not a cryptomat. So I will show you how I use this one, because we have multiple colors here. So we can extract these colors very easily, and we have all direct path and all that stuff. So here what I did, I did the same. I shuffle every passes here. If you direct whatever we have a light passes, I shuffle it here. And as you can see, we have a shadow pass here, and we have some extra passes like this ID, depth, normal, position pass. I think this one is position pass, and this one, oh, I double extracted, so no worries. So I delete this one. So we have some position, some info passes also here. So then I rebuild everything, and I did a plus operation here. So I get entire beauty here, and after that I did a lot of tweaking here to match the look what I am going for. And if you check, I have one more pipe here, and I merged everything. If I view this one, and if you check, I merged every single shuffle here on top. Because in this one, if you check here, if I show you what I did here, I merge everything here, so we get exactly this beauty look. But if you check, it's not matching with the beauty, because if I merge every shuffle here, which we are currently using to rebuild the shader, but if I merge everything here, it's not matching. So that's why something is missing from the beauty and this shader rebuild. And I think in this EXR we don't have that. So what I did here, I did a from operation. So this is basically leftover. So whatever the leftover we don't have in this shader rebuild, from the beauty we can take it to basically doing a minus operation or a from operation, and then we can add this, we can plug this one in our shader rebuild. So as you can see, whatever we have, whatever you don't have in the shader rebuild, we can extract from the beauty and you can add in our shader rebuild. So then it will match one-to-one with our beauty. Currently it's not matching because I did this lot of color correction here to get the look. So this is how I did for this this one also, and this wire also. So if you check, these three is looking exactly the same setup. And after that, then I want to global color correction, and at this point everything is unprimed. So as I add unprimed all, so that means every channel is unprimed. As you can see, we have hard edges in everywhere, so I did unprimed everything. And I think here I copied the original alpha also. I think here we for the security purpose I added original alpha here, because sometimes your alpha is getting messed up. So in this one I added a warm look. So as I show you in the reference, I want to go with this. I try to select my color palette here. I want this kind of warm look, and similar to this one also in between. So I added this look and I copied this look. If you check, this look is everywhere, this the foreground also and the wire also. And then I add a little bit contrast here. So if I show you this one and this one, so as you can see, so this is the contrast, and this one also I copy it to everyone. So it's basically clone, so it will change everything. So if you check this part, if I show you, this entire thing is same. So I did everything here, and then I basically copy this entire structure to everywhere except this adjustment on the shader level. Everything from here is the same, and I separate out everything so I can adjust in every single thing if I need it. So after this contrast, then I added a black match. Obviously the blacks need to be in the last. If you check, I did a little bit of lift, and in this one, the same color palette, I want a little bit of warm, and then I did a primed all. So now I have this look, and everywhere, not here, everywhere in the primed you will get this kind of look. Here I did the same thing, but I think here I didn't add this copy note, so no worries. So here also this warm look and the contrast look, black match, and then primed. And this is just for the depth pass, because we have some edge issues on the depth pass. So I did a little bit this thing because we have this very small railing, so that's why we are getting some issues in the depth pass. So if I show you depth pass, so as you can see, I'm just this is we have, and I'm just decreasing this one because in the hazing we are getting some issues, and that's why. And after this, and as you can see, I'm copying the depth path also here for this one, because if I show you depth path here before primed, what is happening. So we have this alpha, and if I show you the depth pass, so we have this full depth, I mean the full range. Okay, but after primed, because I did primed all, we are losing the background. So we want the depth pass, so that's why I'm copying the original depth here. Alright, and some extra channels here also. So as you can see, I'm copying this object ID AOVs, and in this one I'm just keeping the RGB, depth pass, position, and normal pass also. So because in the downstream we need it. And then I did a pre-comp. So if you check the pre-comp, everywhere you will see pre-comp here, pre-comp here. So always do a pre-comp, it will help. And also the sky, as you can see, I did a pre-comp here also in the sky also. So in the sky I also did a pre-comp. So I think this need to be properly added here. So adjusting this thing, so delete this one. So in this one I also have this warm grade look, as you can see, the similar thing, and I did a pre-comp here also in the sky. So do a pre-comp, and after that I'm just turning off this relight. Okay, and this is, now we have this pre-comp. If I go to the RGB, so now this is the look we have. And as you can see, I try to kill every directional light, because we are going this kind of look, and in this one we don't have much direct light. As you can see in this reference also, it's basically like overcast look, so I'm going with that. As you can see, we don't have any directional light here also, it's overcast look. Similarly here, and ignore this one, I will talk about this one. And then I added a haze. So as I said, I have a tutorial on how to add haze in Nuke. So in that one I covered many methods to add a haze in Nuke, but in this one I'm going one of the method which I show in that video, which you can do. Just blur your BG, okay, and then you can extract your depth path and use depth slice. So this tool he also given, so this is his tool he given in this project file. So you can somewhere here, as you can see, depth bubble, and he given many tools. So I basically save in my tool set, so I use that. I make this mask. So basically I want more haze in the background and less haze in the foreground. If I disable this adjustment and I did, so as you can see now we have this haze. So if I disable this one also, so I did blur, I did a lot of adjustment in the grade, and this is we have. And I use this mask also and grade the city also little bit to download this thing. And then if I switch this pipe, so this is the look we have. And then I did adjustment because in the sky I want less, so I draw this roto and I reduce this one. Okay, and after that I did local adjustment for the city. Okay, so if I on this one, you will see the adjustment. So this is for this, this is for this, this is for this, this and this. So now if you check, this is the final haze map. And if I disable this everything, so this is the default haze map which we are getting from this step map. We are using as a mask to cut this flat color into this. And then I did a local adjustment on top, as you can see. So obviously I'm doing this when I view this in a final shot, final view. Then I did this adjustment, and then we have this thing. And see, I think here I did some changes. Okay, no worries. So and we have, and then I added a pre-comp here, as you can see. So this is the pre-comp we have here. I think something is wrong, it's not matching currently, so no worries. We will check what is going on here. Yeah, because I disable this lighting setup here. Yeah, okay, so no worries, we will check later. And then the smoke layer, so he given this smoke layer also, the pre-comp. So I use this one and I merge this one on top. So if I show you, so if I disable this thing, so this is the thing he gave. I show you the final. So he gave, so let me disable this thing also. Yeah, so this is the look, and he given these two smoke. But I feel like if you check this my context sheet here, so I keep it till here, stage 6, then I remove it, because if you check here, this is looking good, but this smoke is blocking the view. I want something to eye is looking to, because currently you can't focus in a single point. I mean, you have to focus somewhere, you have to see somewhere, but currently there is no object that you can view once you see this image. So if I remove this, once you remove, now you can, your eye is straight going in the middle. If you check before and after, you will see it's a big difference when you remove the smoke. So I remove this one, and then I did my comp correction. So I basically did roto and just remove this one. And after that I want smoke layers, just like this one. Obviously I took it from Action VFX, so they have a free smoke layer like this one. So I use this and stack them all together, as you can see. And let me show you how I did this one. So I basically placed on a card for this one, and then I added a color using this multiply technique. And then I use a depth size also to slice where they are, and then I do basically a mask, so I get a holdout like that. So I did for everything. If I show you in the bottom, so this is the pre-comp we have with all the holdouts, and it's animated. But I want to show you this because I render this in a single frame, but they all animated and they are properly hold out with that buildings. And so then I merge this one here, and if I show you in the final comp, if I on this one, you will see it's giving more depth. So that much I added smoke layers and this smoke plum. So as you can see, the ground smoke, I also added some smoke here also. And but this is still we don't have I mean, this is looking good, we have overcast look, but if you check some reference, we have a little bit of light in here also and here also, right? So as you can see, light is here also, and this light is throwing this direction. So if you check the above, I have this relight setup here, which I will show you. So first of all, let's enable this one and see how much difference we get. Okay, so as you can see, if I turn this off and on, you will see the light direction. Now we can see a little bit of light direction in the far away. So how I add this one, so I basically use this relight tool. There is a specific reason why I use this one instead of the other gizmos, which is free, because if you check this one, you check the relight, and if I off everything, see, so I added basically a point light, and I want specific light direction. So if you do a relight, it will relight your entire scene, but in this direction I want a light in a emitting from a point. It will emitting from point, and it will light up the areas like this. So that's how I did. So in this areas, so as you can see, so now if you see this mat, it will look like there is a light and it's emitting light from this direction and this direction. So I use this one, and I do color grade using a grade. And for this relight, you need position pass, normal pass, and your camera and material, and obviously your lights. So 1 2 3 4 things we need. The material is important. If you don't have material, so it will not gonna work. So there is a material input, just add any material, and here you can choose what do you want. So I want one diffuse only, and I remove specular also. So if you add specular, you will see you are getting now specular, but I don't want, I want only diffuse lighting. So I did that, and it's for everyone. So if I show you, so this is the mask for this building, this is for the far distance. So if I off this one, as you can see, little bit of light happening here. So if I on in the final view, as you can see, so this is the relight thing. I added a relight for this BG, and little bit on FG also, I think. So yeah, in the FG, as you can see, in this direction I added a little bit of relight of this one. So it's not much, but it's very subtle, but it's there. And let's down and see this man. So zoom in a little bit. So I show you the full screen. As you can see, I added one man here and one man is standing here. So this will give us a sense of scale of this scene. Now if you attention these two guys, you will see how big this scene is. So I added this man here. So I download this image from, I think, Pinterest or somewhere. So and then I did a color correction, and this is my final image, and I added one layer also here, and the layer is called man shadow. So basically I have this, added a man shadow, and with the scanline render did my corrections and all, and place it here. So the first man, you will see he is standing here, and as we have a shadow layer, so I also have a shadow layer here, and this is the shadow. And for the second man, I want to add on top, but as you can see, we have this haze here. So for the first man, what I did, I added expression. I think I don't need the expression. If I connect this one directly, it will work. Yep, I guess. So let's see if it is working. Yeah, I guess it is working. No. Yeah, so I didn't use this one, so let's connect this one here and switch this to this and this to this. Yeah, so in this one I added a haze aura because this is very tiny, so we don't need extra layer of the depth for just for this character. So I think this thing is not needed. So if I remove this one, it will not gonna affect anything. So yeah, so this is this, and as you can see in this one we have another layer, right? Another layer for this bridge man. So this guy is here on top of this bridge. So I use another scanline render and place him here on a bridge. How I place him on a exact position of this bridge, so I will show you how I place him here, and all this smoke layer also. So I place it on a card, and so the idea is I'm using this beauty pass, okay, and as I said, we have a camera, so I use model builder to identify the exact position of every object in this scene. So if I'm on this, so as you can see we have all these locators, and I place this, and model builder give me the exact location of every area. So if I go in a 3D space from this camera, as you can see, so now I know where they are locating in the 3D space. So based on that I place my card and based on that I place this guy also in 3D space, where you can see he's sitting here on this point, I use that and I place every element and this person also, this ground person and this bridge person also. I made one layer for him first of all, as you can see here, and there is a reason I made, because I want to add this haze on top also. So in this B pipe, if we check, we have this bridge man is coming, very little, very small, and here I extract that guy and I use this one and I did over and 0.4 and I did pre-mult again. First of all unpre-mult and then pre-mult and merge him over. So if I don't do, so it will be looking black. I want to add little bit of haze color and nearby color to match him, because he is very small, so it will not gonna look, it will not have his own color. So we can add any color just like this. If you check in the final, it will look very nice. So without color it will look black. So now it's taking the color from nearby. So you can also add a blur and do average, like if I do 20, getting more contrast. So if I get more contrast, I can simply increase this one, but I think this is pretty good for now. So that's how I added these two mans here, and like we have the smoke layer and all this smoke layer here also. So I have this volume rate. So if I show you, it's very small amount. So this is the exact, and I reduce using grade, and then I did over. So it's very small. If we show you, as you can see in the final, you will see, you will feel it. It's very small amount. Yeah. So I think somewhere I think we are losing something. I have to double check in the final. Yeah. So added a little bit of volume. So where is that? Yeah, here. So it's very small, but it's very subtle, but it's there. And after this volume, I merge this foreground. Okay, and then I added one more smoke layer on top. As you can see, this smoke layer is very close to the camera. So as you can see, and then I merge this one here with very less amount. So you will feel this, it's there, and it will look crappy here because we have a haze and we have a little bit transparent alpha. So that's why we have a sky layer. So we have the sky, I graded according to this plate, and when we merge it will look good. So before it will look like this, when we merge everything will blend, and we can tweak here how I want. So I did a grade and did a same thing. We have this look, this grade look, and for this one basically what he did here, if I show you his comp, he projected on a card, which is fine, because because the earth is circle shape. So what I did, I basically added this on a sphere. The same thing I projected also, but on a sphere, not on a flat card. So this is the only difference, everything is same. And then I run with the scanline enter and I get this, and then I add, I think I added so the depth here also. So I think, but in the end I didn't use. Then I did a pre-comp, and basically it's merging with this. And after that I added this lens haze, which he gave only for RGB. So blending little bit he also provided here. Here I think, this one. So I added in the end with the very less amount. So it's helping a bit, as you can see. And then I added a chromatic aberration. So this is for my look purpose. This is I added just for my look. So if you zoom in, as you can see, little bit of chromatic aberration. And then I also added a lens distortion because CG is very perfect. So added a lens distortion like this, and I don't know why this is getting cut. Yeah, I think we have this glitch. Yeah, it's back. See, okay. And after this lens distortion, I added this vignette effect also. Let me clear my cache. So this vignette effect, as you can see, so it will more focus on the center, so your eyes will go straight to the center instead of these edges. And then I added a grain, which is very important. I use Luma grain actually. I use mask because in the highlight I don't want more grain. That's how I added a grain. So if you check very closely. So this is the grain amount, and then I added a reformat in the end, and this is the final comp. If we check 1 or 2, so these two are matching, and this is the look, and I transform it from here to here. So if I add this also, and if you view now, if you view, see, so we started from here and we ended up here, right? This is the two looks. So this is his, so this is the look, this is another look, and this is my look. So I try to do, like as I said, this dusty hazy look, and I think I did very well, but I can improve a bit more. I think I did I spend, I think 2-3 hours per version. I mean this version from here to here, here to here, because I have a full-time job. So when I come from my office, I take 2 hours, I guess 2 hours for from here to here, from here to here, like this. So every day I build this comp slowly, and now in the end it will look like this. I actually forgot to show you this ID, this object ID, how I use basically this HSV tool. So if you type in Nuke HSV, so you get this one. So basically you have to connect this one and just select your source color. So in this one, if I want this one, so I'm selecting. If you check alpha, you get this color select, but everything is also selected. So what you can do, you can just use this range roll off and make it 0, and you only get whatever you want to select. So I select this one, I remove, and I can get this exactly selected. So that's how I did here. And in some cases, as you can see, I did this one, and I think I eroded this one a bit, because in some cases I get this noise. So for that, to remove, I use filter erode. Just do a one size and it will remove, and then you have to do opposite -1. So it will basically reverse back, and it will if you check this one, it will shrink it down, and you grow this one. So basically you are removing only this one pixel, and everything is not changing at all, as you can see. And I did erode here also and de-blur. So everywhere you will see this setup. So I basically use this object ID to do a color correction on individual buildings. So if I see this one, this for bridge one, before we have this bridge, and after color correction it will look nice. This is the thing I want to just show you, because I missed in the tutorial. So this is how I use this pass at dot here. So everywhere you will see this one, and I use this also. What is this called? Yeah, this bubble, a depth bubble also, just to get particular isolated area and do a color corrections. And here I use this AP mat also, and lot of things happening in this comp. So I hope you like it, and please let me know in the comment what do you think. And if you want this script, I can give you in my Patreon, but if you want to build your own comp, you can download his file, and it's completely free. So that is the very good news. So you can download this script. I will provide you the link, the official link which he shared, so you can download and make your own comp, make your own look. First thing you always need to keep in mind, just grab the reference which look you are going for. Just grab multiple reference. It will help you a lot to building your short look. So that is what I did. I first grab bunch of reference like this, and then I start my comp. Thank you for watching. So this is my comp look. So if you are doing this CG comp, please share your output also in my Discord server. I have a 100+ artists in that server, so you can join there and you can share your output, and you can get feedback also. I'm going to share this one also on a server, so you can check that and in a full quality. So thank you for watching. Please let me know if you have any questions. This is my comp breakdown for this scene. I hope you enjoy, and if you find this is useful, please let me know, and we will see you in our very next one. Have a great day.